What's up, everybody? Tyler here, Wealth Outdoors. Coming at you a little bit different today. It's been a minute since I've made a video, and I promise it's me, not you. I'm here for you, and it was me. I'm the one that didn't make the videos. But I winter didn't really feel like getting out. Didn't do any ice fishing. Really haven't done much of anything this winter except for work and mosey around. But a couple weeks ago, I decided to go out and buy myself a brand new bicycle. I've had one of my older videos you may have saw. I had a Mongoose mountain bike that I've had since I was a kid, and nothing really special about it, disc brakes, whatever, super heavy, had it forever. But a few of my friends bought some nice bicycles. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go out, I'm going to buy myself a nice bicycle. So I did just that. Went to Bike World over in Des Moines, and they happened to have one of the exact bikes I was looking for. It's a giant Talon 1. And went in there. I'm like, I'm just looking today. Nothing super exciting. I wasn't sold on buying a new bicycle, but definitely wanted to poke around, and got to talking with the guy. And basically, it came down to they were not going to get another one until what do you say, August of this coming August. So it would have been the end of summer, the end of everything. And I'm like, no, like, you got the size I want. The bike looks sweet. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. And so I did just that. And without further ado, here it is. Check it out.
You can't stop me now.
And so there was sweet looking matte black with dark blue on it. I don't know a whole lot about bikes. I really don't. I got my phone here with a spec sheet in case you're interested in that. I knew enough to know that I wanted it, and knew that there were some features that I was definitely looking for in there. As far as specs go, it's the black one. It's got a RockShox lockable fork with adjustable preload on it. Basic handlebars. Shifters are Shimano Dior. Rear derailleur Shimano Dior. It's got Tektro brakes on it, disc brakes with that. It's a 10-speed. Not a whole lot else exciting. It's got Maxxis tires. Definitely way lighter than the Mongoose I had. But I gotta get in the light here. But much with like anything else that I buy, I can't leave anything alone. I have to buy it. I gotta tinker with it. And so I definitely went out and spent some money on some upgrades, did some quick research, and did some stuff that I just knew just to make it my own, that I wanted to buy on it. And so spent some money, bought some stuff, and part of this video is going to be me putting those upgrades on the bike. Just some personal touches, and then a little upgrade. I bought a new set of grips. I bought new pedals, and something kind of dumb, but like a headset cap, because I just really want the bike to stick out to me, and just some touches. So it's my bike, and I know. But anyway, here are those. Check it out. Alright, stepped inside for this part of the video. I've got the stuff I bought right here on the table. I would go and be like, oh my god, it's the first time I open these, but it's not. I already looked at them. Obviously, bought them a little while ago, and I've just been putting around on finally making a video of these. But definitely open them up and show you what I have going on here. So first, I bought race face mountain bike pedals on those. Custom caps. I bought this blue donut custom headset cap, I don't know, on that. And then I wear Vans almost all the time. If I can buy a Vans shoe and wear it for whatever occasion, I'm going to wear Vans shoes. I saw the company ODI, however you pronounce it. I don't know. I'm new to this whole biking thing. Made these Vans caps, so it matches the bottom of Vans shoes, end caps, and they're also locking. I don't know if you can see that in here, but they're lock-on grips. Pretty special on those. But the pedals I bought, get that out of there, around here. Oh, that's right. They're freaking blue. Hopefully they'll relatively match the color of the blue on the bike, but they've got the screw pegs, which could be a shin destroyer, but I'm also going to turn all those down here before I put them on, just to kind of get them to be a little less aggressive on there. But I think it should look pretty sweet on there. Race face Chester pedals on those mountain bike pedals. OD Vans grips, and then the blue donut cap. And that's kind of where I'm going to start now. Obviously, I'm going to... And in all fairness, my garage, adjusted here, is a complete and absolute disaster between winter, the weather, me being me, and all that it is. So whatever, you know, that is what it is. But bike's right here. Have the headset cap, that new one that I bought for that. Let's start with something easy. Let's throw this bad boy on. So this is from Custom Caps. Probably cost me a little too much money for what it really was, but seems to be a decent quality piece. Donut decal looks sweet. Should look pretty dang cool with that on there. But simple install with that. Pop off the little nub deal right here. Set that aside and probably try not to lose that. Go ahead and take this out. Just like that. Cap's off of there. Got the grease and everything in there. New cap. Sits right on like so. Doesn't quite lock in. I don't know. Well, I guess with this piece it'll hold it in place. Shouldn't be too big of a deal on there. And just like that, there's the first part. Throw that nub back on there, boom. Donut cap fully installed. Was it worth it? Probably not. Does it look kind of cool? Hell yeah, it does. Alright, so next on the agenda, well, let's do the grips. And again, Vans OD lock-on grips. Got the sick Vans decal. Match the shoes. That's all that really matters, right? You gotta look cool. Right? That's what really matters. Performance. Second to that, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I've never installed grips on a bike, so if I'm doing it wrong, it's a possibility. I don't know. I've never done it before, but let's get that thrown on there. All right. Here are those end caps. Locks for that. And then the grips themselves. Whoa. Losing everything here. So here's that grip. About the same length, especially with the lock. Should be right around the same as that. They feel great, kind of squishy. Probably not as soft as the factory ones, but definitely enjoy the design on that. And I don't even know how these come off. Nope. Alright, I'll come back to you. Alright, so I'm not sure if this is the proper way or not. Probably not. Just kind of roll it off here. Alright, that is tougher than I thought. Probably should have looked this up before I fought with it. Off. Got that off there. That wasn't pretty. I'm sure I didn't do it the right way. But now, looking to install the new ones. And these collars, see if I can get this one off there now. Probably not. They just kind of pop in these slots in here. But little grooves there, grooves there. And then, if I want, let's see here. Get those oriented. Pop that on there. Perfect. The other one. A little tougher than I thought. Perfect. Looks like that. And then it just slides on like so. And it looks like I'll have to move the shifter and the brake over a little bit to adjust for these. That's no big deal. Figure out what size it is. There it is. Whoop. Drop that. Slide that over. Slide that on there perfectly. Sweet. That's kind of what it'll look like. Definitely sweet on there. Get this buttoned up. There's that. So here's the old ones. Go on over. And there's the new ones. Sweet. All right, both the grips are on. Now let's go down. Let's hit these pedals up. Again, shouldn't be too bad. Here they are. Wrench, take them off, and throw them back on there. They, I don't know. Let's see here. They're about the same size, maybe slightly bigger, but you definitely get the metal pegs with these ones. Help grip your shoes better, and then I'm sure they're a little bit heavier, but definitely an upgrade. I'm going to go ahead and turn these pegs down just a smidge. Alright, got the pegs adjusted down so they're not quite as aggressive. So that way hopefully I catch them in the shin. I don't regret it just as much. But I don't know where I put my wrench at, but a 15 mil wrench takes these off. So we'll get those on there in just a minute. Alright. Throw some anti-seize on there. Alright, threw some grease on there. Just keep them from sticking. If I could just remember how they go on. Alright guys, here she is. Not too bad of a job. Hopefully it was slightly entertaining to watch, but here is the new look.
For destiny, I'll take the long way proud. Oh, I know what I've earned, and now it's my turn. Lighting the fuse, let it burn. My time is rising, but you can't bring me down. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground.
Well, hey, thanks everyone for watching. Hope it was good. Probably not very informational or anything, but definitely modified the bike, and I think it looks a lot better. Anyway, I'm gonna go inside for a night. It's starting to cool off. Hopefully more bike and outdoor related videos coming your way this summer. Thanks for watching as always. See you later.